I'm sure you all would have heard people say that humans came from monkeys. But if it were true that all monkeys turned into humans, will we stop seeing monkeys around us one day? Why do monkeys and other apes still exist if they evolved into humans? We will learn the answers to these questions in this presentation today. This quote by evolutionary biologist Theodosius Dobzhansky emphasizes the importance of understanding evolutionary principles while studying living organisms. Evolution is an inheritable change in the genetic makeup of a population of an organism over time. Often colloquially, humans are referred to have evolved from apes. However, we know that evolution is not directional. Humans and chimps inherited the genes of an ape-like common ancestor and then diversified over time to become different species. When can we consider two species as different? According to the biological species concept, two different individuals that can no longer mate and produce viable offspring are classified as distinct species. The process by which these two individuals diversify from each other is known as speciation. But why does speciation occur? Let us take the case of these two insect populations that are distributed across the river. If these two insects do not disperse through long distances and the river forms a geographic barrier that prevents the insects from mating, both these populations might eventually become two different species. Likewise, several factors can prevent two species from interbreeding to produce offspring. For example, lions and tigers can potentially interbreed, but we do not see any ligers in the wild because lion and tiger populations are geographically isolated. These are two different species now. But what facilitates speciation? In the previous video, we studied that random changes in the genetic material of an organism during sexual reproduction causes variation. These variations could be inherited and transmitted to the entire population. What are the mechanisms through which populations evolve? Two popular theories were put forth by Lamarck and Darwin explaining the mechanism of evolution. Lamarck believed that giraffes have evolved long necks after generations of effort to reach for leaves on tall trees. He theorized that the evolution of a character in a species happens through a gradual transformation process. However, Darwin believed that the appearance of long neck in giraffes occurred by accident and the individuals with the long neck variation survived long enough to produce many babies due to their ability to reach tall trees. They become stronger because of their ability to reach tall trees. Eventually, long-necked giraffes increased in number while the short-necked ones were weak and died and became extinct. This is also quoted as the survival of the fittest. Let us look at this example to understand Darwin's theory. We have this red-colored insect population. They get predated by these little blue birds which can accurately distinguish these red insects in the green grass. Later, a spontaneous green variation arises in the insect population. Now, the insects that carry this variation are not predated by birds as the birds cannot distinguish them from the green grass background. The number of insects with this green variation increases and get transmitted throughout the population. The green variation here is selected due to the advantage, and this process is called natural selection. Here, the green variation is equivalent to the long neck in giraffes. However, let us imagine that an elephant runs over the green insects and kills all of them. Only the red insects remain. The elephant did not intentionally kill the green insects. It was an accident. It was spontaneous and random. There is no selective advantage because of this event. This phenomenon is known as genetic drift. The elephant could not have wiped out the green variant completely if the population size was larger. The effect of drift is therefore more pronounced in small populations. Thus, genetic drift and natural selection are the two most important mechanisms through which populations evolve. And now we know that this is how humans and chimps evolved into completely two different species.